We are live. I know that because it just told me on that screen right there that we are live. Welcome back to Wednesday night. It is Guess That Key. We're going to bring in our guests, get right to it right after this. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel because you have to be subscribed to win in our drawing a little bit later on. I'll talk about that in just a second. We're going to bring in our guests. Of course, as always, we have my partner in crime. It is Mark. What's going on, Mark?
Nothing much, man. Ready to get some keys.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are so happy to have, for the first time here, we have the two people from probably the hottest podcast going right now. It is the Unchosen Ones Podcast. It is Jay and it is Dave. What's going on?
Hey.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? No,
good.
Thank you guys for being here.
No,
are you ready? You ready to play our silly little game?
we're ready to play. I don't know if we're ready to play it well.
Okay.
What's the catch?
You'll fit right in.
Perfect.
You are in the right place, my friend.
Good. Failure is always an option.
Exactly. I've been doing failure for 2 years.
Right here with him.
Exactly. Let's go to the chat first, quick, before we go any further. So let's see who we have out there. Brother John Comics. What's good, brothers and sisters? I love the sound of my phone beeping because that means that Mark is alerting the world that Guess That Key is on again. So, Brother John, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you as always. Damian Wayne here for the cake. Okay.
There's going to be cake?
I didn't realize it was going to, if I knew you were coming, I'd bake the cake, but Joseph Michaels, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, comic nuts of all ages, it's time for America's favorite game show called Guess That Key. And here are your hosts, Paul and Mark. Wow. I think someone is angling to be our MC. So, John McCavan.
Don Pardo.
Exactly. Happy Guess That Key. Ed McMahon. He'll just be in the corner and laugh. Las Cruces from New Mexico. What's going on? Hello from New Mexico. Lucky Dragonborn, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you as always. Brother John, Gary Woods, thank you for joining us. Comicsverse, we appreciate you. It is the Comic Viking. Thank you for joining us, Alan. We appreciate you as well. Digger Jim. Okay, what I missed? Nothing. You missed nothing. It's all good. We haven't even started the proceedings yet. So, what up? What up? DJ Links, thank you. Let's get the stars here. Unchosen Ones. Disappointed Dave hasn't called you all nerds. It's still early.
Plenty of time.
He's working up to it.
Exactly. Pops ahead at greetings from the Slingers. And hey, Pops, congratulations. So, hey, Pops. Okay. Before we go into our game, let me just quickly show you what we're going to be giving away a little bit later on tonight. So, again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are giving away, this is the Unstoppable Doom Patrol #1. This is the Dennis Culver gold foil variant. We are giving away, this is Dark Knights of Steel #1, all winter. This is the Omare foil cover. We're giving away Batman Beyond #1. This is the Fan Expo convention exclusive foil cover. And we are giving away a copy of Detective Comics #1000, the deluxe edition hardcover. So all that will be given away a little bit later on. So guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're active in the chat because we'll be going out into the chat all night as well. So, Dave, Jay, everyone in the chat, this is how we play. Everyone has brought a key comic book to the proceedings tonight. How do they know it's a key comic book? Because it is in Key Collector app. That's what we use. Okay, if you don't like it, take it up with Key Collector app. Okay.
He's my favorite movie reviewer.
Exactly. Life of a grudge, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So as long as it's in Key Collector app, it's fair game. Make sure when you're in the app, make sure you have the little thing that says non-keys. Make sure that's turned off. Otherwise, you'll get every single book in a run. We'll start asking some questions. They have to be yes or no questions. You can ask, did Brian Michael Bendis write the book? That's a yes or no question. Okay. You can't ask who wrote the book because that's not a yes or no question. Okay. So those are the two differences. Don't worry. If you happen to ask a question that is not a yes or no question, we will certainly let you know. We're good at that. Once someone feels as though they know what the book is that has been brought, they can just say, I'm locked in. And then the other people will continue to ask questions until they either also lock themselves in or they just feel as though, you know what, I'm not going to get this one. You guys have fooled me. Yay for you. So we'll do that 4 different times, as well as give something away. We'll chat with Jay and Dave a little bit later on as well. But something that will help you is this. These are our comic book ages, okay? So we have the Platinum Age that starts with 1 million BC to 1937. We have our Golden Age, which starts with Action Comics number 1 to 1955. We have the Silver Age that starts with Showcase number 4, Barry Allen, to 1969. We have the Bronze Age that starts with Green Lantern Green Arrow number 76 to 1985. We have the Copper Age that starts with the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths to 1991. And we have the Modern Age that starts in 1992 with the creation of Image Comics all the way to the present. And until someone decides they're going to create a new age, that's what we're stuck with.
I think it goes until Blade Runner 2055 or whatever it's going to go to. Modern Age, man. They got to cut that off.
Exactly. Collector's Key, Couch in the Nostalgia and Sea Bizzle, thank you for joining us. Dave is too handsome for such bad lighting. Okay.
What about me, Brother John?
Yeah, I guess, you know what?
He said your lighting is too good.
Too
You're
good,
like-
yeah. Put it darker.
Your lighting's just fine.
I will go first. Any questions though before we start?
No?
What's a comic book?
Okay, I'm sorry, but that's not a yes or no question.
Can you send Dave the rules in PDF format?
Exactly. If 90s doesn't get called the Chromium Age, then it was all for
Yes,
nothing.
I
We were
would
talking about
vote for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I would vote Chromium if there were.
Look at the
a
beautiful
vote.
Pimps and Legends gathered here tonight. We'll tell you. We won't tell you which ones are the Pinks and which ones are the Legends. You have to figure that out for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a team book? It is not a team book. So that's the first question. Mark, you can ask the second question because Alan already asked the question.
All right, go big or go home. Is this a Silver Age DC key featuring the first appearance of a female character?
Oh, so close, but no.
God damn it. Yeah, swing for the fences.
Okay,
Who
Jay.
goes next? Me or Dave? Me? Okay.
Yep.
Is this one of the DC Trinity?
Yes.
Okay.
Dave's like, who the fuck are the Trinity?
Is that an MLS soccer team?
Just think Snyder's characters.
I thought I was the Father, the Son, of the Holy Spirit. I thought I was. All right, Dave.
Is it Spider-Man?
It is not.
This is going to take a while.
Epic. All right, is this a Silver Age key?
It is.
So, okay.
90s was the who came in by her age.
All right.
We can
Well-
throw the ages back up if you ever need us to.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Since we know it's one of the Trinity, is this a Batman book?
It is a Batman book.
Okay.
Dave.
Mm,
I also have some. We have some.
He's looking for
Very nice.
Scantron.
Yeah. We have
There you
some
go.
some very nice music bed to put beneath you there, to amp up the suspense.
is it Origin of Batman? Is that a
It is
question?
not.
Is this from Batman proper?
No. Yes, it is a ongoing title. Yes, there is yellow on the cover.
Is this a first appearance book?
Yes.
I've got all yeses. I am just awesome at this.
First appearance of Joker?
It is not. I wish.
Yeah.
Does the cover
Is
have the?
Detective-
What's that?
is
Go
this
ahead.
Detective Comics?
It is Detective Comics.
All right, so there we go.
Does the cover have the letter H on it? Yes, it does actually.
This is the part where Key Collector comes in.
Yes.
All right, what's going on? While they're all looking, and since Brian reminded me, make sure you go out to cbcawards.org and vote for your favorite finalists in the cbcawards.org contest. Mr. Mark is nominated in many categories, so make sure you go out there and show him some love.
I voted for you, Legion, even in the ones you're not nominated in.
Yeah.
There you go.
I voted for y'all in a couple of them.
Thanks. This was said to be this was a Silver Age that was already confirmed.
Correct.
Yeah. Silver Age
Silver Age.
Detective Comics issue. So
Silver
1956
56
and
okay.
1969. So it's
Right.
unfortunately there's a shit ton of
Right.
keys
Yes.
in Key Collector from that issue.
Okay. And it's a first
Oh
appearance.
shit.
Is it
Yeah,
a first
I didn't realize
appearance of? Would you categorize it as a first appearance of a major villain?
Of a major villain. I would not call it a major villain.
Okay.
Because there's more non-major villains than there are major villains.
Right, exactly. Although, who knows? Someday I would not call Condiment Man a major villain, but he's a little pretty popular now.
Just because he pops up, he still ain't a major villain.
Mhm.
You're up, Dave.
Kenneth, what's going on? Hector, what's going
First
on?
appearance of Polka Dot Man.
Ooh, no.
Paul, is there a purple vehicle on the cover?
A purple vehicle.
Mm-hmm. As I'm scrolling, I'm seeing numerous covers with purple vehicles.
I'm taking in the entire cover to make sure I don't tell you something wrong. No.
Okay. I didn't realize it, but Frank Miller, you know how he had the bat tank in The Dark Knight Returns?
Mhm.
Even popped up at the very end of the Snyder Cut. That motherfucker first appeared in the Silver Age. Had no clue.
There you go.
First appearance
Oh,
of the
shit.
bat tank. I had no clue that existed.
Which
It even
hour
has
of
like
the
the
Snyder-
logo. What?
Which hour of the Snyder Cut was that?
It was 7. You really had to hang in there.
Hey,
Yeah. It was actually the final shot of Batman in the movie. He was standing on it with
That's
the,
right.
the mutants tied up in front of it. It was a
That was a cool scene.
Fuck
That
yeah,
was a
it
cool shot.
I was watching.
I'm a bigger fan of Snyder than Davis.
I was watching the first.
Everyone is.
I was watching the first part of Rebel Moon the other night, the new one.
Don't say that in front of Dave.
And
oh my God.
the warranty in my TV expired while I was watching it.
I literally went to go watch it the other day because I do want to watch the director's cut, and I went to sit down. I turned on and just on the splash screen, 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours and 27 minutes. I will
my
say
God.
this. You know how the Snyder Cut is broken into parts, like actual parts, where if you didn't want
Right,
to watch it in one
right.
sitting, this isn't broken into parts, but there are clear, distinct screen fades to black before it comes back on. Like that's clearly you can literally call it apart and be like, all right, I'll come back later.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Netflix should intervene. When you're watching a series and it says, "Are you still watching this show?" In the middle
Right,
of Snyder
exactly.
movies,
Middle
they
of
should have that. Are you still
Right.
watching this shit?
You should ask in the beginning, are you sure you want to watch this?
Exactly. It should do that. If you click on yes, it should then go no. Why?
Really?
Are you really sure?
Do you need help? Do you need
Right.
assistance? Call one
Right.
eight
No,
hundred.
there's
Exactly. The book is after 1960. Getting back to the book, so Trev, thanks for joining us.
1960. All right, we're
There is yellow on the cover.
Uh,
I'm a bigger fan of Dave than Snyder.
Whoa.
is
Don't-
Batman is Batman getting hurt on this cover? Is he in pain?
He appears to not be experiencing something pleasurable. I will say that.
Okay.
Did we confirm if this is a first appearance key? If that's the key
Yes, we
factor
did.
of the book?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a first appearance.
Is the villain first appearance also appearing Caped Crusader? I don't believe so.
Are Batman, Robin, and Batgirl all on the cover?
They are not.
All your questions have been bad, Dave. All of mine have been good. Loser.
Let's see. Is Batman's cowl off on the cover?
It is not off.
Is Robin on the cover with Batman?
He is not.
Oh shit. He's on most of them.
Is there a gun on the cover?
There is not a gun on the cover.
Robin. This little fucker's everywhere. Alright. And that's not a first appearance. That's got guns on the cover. Robin.
Yeah, he is on a lot of them.
Yeah, he is. Paul, is Batman surrounded by a bunch of bad guys with a red background on the cover?
No, I'm assuming Degergen is looking at the same thing because he said, are there people surrounding Batman? And the answer is no. Kyle, what's going on? So here we know. Here's what we know so far. It is a Silver Age Detective Comics with the first appearance. Has a letter H on the cover. There is yellow on the cover. Batman appears to be in some sort of distress.
I got it.
I think that's what we have so far.
Yeah, there's only one other option, I think. So I think I'm going to lock in because with what we have, knowing that it's after 1960.
Right, it's after 1962.
Yeah, just taking the Robin and the guns away, like that only really leaves this one left that I can find. And it's the first appearance of a villain that's not a major villain.
Right.
He's not like clutch to the rogues. So I think this is all. I think I've narrowed it down to just this one. Yeah, I'm going to lock in.
Is this the first appearance of Spellbinder?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Boom,
So-
shakalaka.
I would like to lock in.
Okay. It is
No, he didn't lock
number
in.
358. Brother John got it a little while ago. So
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Bastard.
he's our best player.
He's the winningest SOB on this channel. Prizes, guessing the keys, everything.
and Beckerman got it as well too. So Two Comics number 358.
Bro, Joe.
First appearance of Spellbinder. Batman appears to be experiencing something unpleasant. Yes. Yeah. So, yes.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
think I've ever seen that comic before.
Mm. Well, yeah, I mean, that may be like his one and only appearance, you know. He certainly was not in like the Dark Knight 4 or anything like that. Spellbinder.
I have to watch the Snyder cut again, see if he was in there
Right.
in the background.
He was in there.
Had to be.
So before we go any further, let's talk to Dave. Tell us about your. Let me get rid of the music too, so that people can make sure. That they're,
Oh no, now it's weird.
Exactly. It'll come back. Don't worry.
Quiet.
It'll be back. Tell us about your podcast, The Unchosen Ones. How did it come about? How did you get the name?
We were just kind of doing it anyway without cameras. So we decided like, hey, he would come over every week and we would just hang. And then we were like, just shooting the shit and talking about all this stuff, pop culture stuff, and making fun of it, making each other laugh. And we were just like, well, why don't we put one of these on on camera and see what it is? Is it anything? So we did a pilot and we looked at it and we were like, yeah, maybe someone, I mean, the ego's on us. I mean, unbelievable that we think someone would give a shit.
Yeah,
So
those have to be wide. Those have to be wide angle cameras. I'm thinking.
so we threw it together and we said throw it out there, see if anyone actually watches it. But and then it became work, so now we don't want to do it anymore. Really.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, right. Can't just hang anymore. And then every time we're talking and like we're talking about something funny, we just no, save it for the show. Now we can't even talk and like off air.
Well, it works on camera, at least from where we're sitting. It works.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
The chemistry you two have is just amazing. So
Appreciate it. Yeah.
it's great.
There's tons of times where I want to say something, I want to tell you something, but I just like I gotta save it for the show.
You just forget.
We write it down. I always write it down on my phone or whatever.
Yeah, me too. I use the notes app for everything.
I can see Jay with like this long ass list of stuff for the show, and then look at Dave's phone. Roadhouse.
Bullet points.
Roadhouse. No, I use
Sometimes
Clear.
I write stuff down. I don't even know what I wrote
this.
down.
Clear, just all topics.
Yeah, and y'all do it once every 2 weeks. So I mean, that some
Right.
weeks I'm sure it gets stacked, and a lot of stuff that doesn't even make the cut, right?
Yeah, no, sometimes they have to cut out segments and stuff because news gets too old or it just didn't work. There's all kinds of there's actually some really funny stuff that gets cut because it's Dave's very inappropriate. So we're thinking about maybe if we ever start a members area that we'll put all Dave stuff in there.
Do a Patreon with just the
Right.
long forms. Yeah, y'all should do that now.
We'll do it eventually. But and then the name, we went back and forth for a while. Dave had a good name originally. What was it again? Anxiety, right? But when we liked that name, but then we found out it was an actual like medical, or not like a medical, but like a physical or mental condition or something. Like you get anxiety over what you did drunk last night. It's like a real thing.
Real thing.
Yeah, there's like people in like communities talking about that. It's like, oh, I don't know if we should name it that, and everyone will just think we're like drunks or something. Which I mean, yeah, kind of.
We talked for a while we've been talking for a while on IG for like a long time, just here and there. So when you started this, it was awesome because you clearly like have a love for like the hobby of like nerd culture and stuff. Sure. And when you watch that very first episode of y'all's podcast, it shows through in all the little details, like the Super Friends sound when you're changing segments, or the fucking do from Grease. Right. I'm like, yo, like this is everything I grew up with as well, just all in here, and it just like gets your imagination going, and just
that was
that conversation.
That was our goal, like just that stuff from your childhood, man. That just creates forever wrinkles in your brain. And
I was with Dave with that little weird segment with the old cartoon teaching you how to eat right. That shit was just weird. I missed that one.
Time for Timer. How do you not know Time for Timer?
Exactly. If you didn't know Time for Timer and the Scholastic Rock, you were not watching
House Rock for sure.
Yeah.
Although when he showed it to me in real time, I did remember it.
Yeah, right.
He's like, I'm not looking that up. You're not tricking me.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not looking. You're not going to trick me. I'm not looking that up. That was real. They in between Saturday morning cartoons, which is why I think we should have our own generation name for the people that grew up from like 1975 to 1985. Like if you were in that era, you had the Saturday morning cartoons. That was a special time, man. You set up your cereal and you got the TV guide out. It was a book. You had to circle things. And you had to know what channel to go to next. And then in between all the cartoons and in the commercials, they would give you like PSAs and they would, teach you life lessons that your parents weren't teaching you.
Yeah. And there was
that's why all the kids today are screwed up.
Right. And then the comics, they would have like the entire Saturday morning, they would have this double page ad of all everything that was on the ABC on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
It's like you would have Batman and you would have Tarzan and you would have Superman and the old Shazam, the live action Shazam.
Yeah. Mentor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that.
Do you remember?
Work today?
No.
You'd
have to make it app.
Winnebago.
Exactly.
Do you remember on Friday nights? Friday nights they would do TGIF. Remember that on ABC? Mm-hmm. It was like the 4 shows. Yeah. TGIF. They would do before the new Saturday morning cartoon season. They would have like a special TGIF where like Balky and Larry or the Winslows, they would like have people on and talk about the new cartoons coming on the next day. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that? That was like a special night.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That was crazy.
I would love like every like the beginning of September on like Friday night, they would do a preview of what the new shows are going to be on Saturday morning.
Right. Yeah, that's gone. That's just forever.
Yeah,
No,
That's
that's a
forever gone
million
in the
cartoons you've
digital
never
age.
heard of on Netflix.
exactly.
Right.
The Sid and Marty Croft presentation. Land of the Lost. Come on, Land of the Lost. Friday night was. Oh, there we go. Friday night was Hulk, Dukes, and Dallas. Sad CBS.
Falcon.
CBS
Don't forget
Friday night.
Falcon Crest.
Yes. Yep. Yep. All right. We'll talk some more about that a little bit later, but we're going to move you. So you are going to be up now, Jay. So we're going to start asking you questions about the comic
All right.
that you brought.
Got
So
it. Okay. I was going to before that. I was going to do this one. This is not it, but because football's starting, and I can't believe this is not a key. How is this not a key? Come on, come on.
Right.
He's got to have. Well, maybe not that one, but he's got to have a key.
This is a great book. Come on, everyone bought this, right?
Yeah.
Or am I the
that's
only one? If
Bearded
I'm the only
Comic
one, then it
Bros.
should.
That's Bearded Comic Bros' favorite guy right there. Like you got him in the chat. The #1 Super Pro fan is here.
That's
There
a
you
great book. Lawrence Taylor was in this. I think the second issue. But okay, I got mine ready. Yep.
I'll go ask the first question. So Jay, did you bring a DC comic tonight?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this from the Capo? This is Dave's turn.
Dave's question.
Is it a Superman comic book?
No, that's too obvious, dummy.
I thought he brought
But you
Supergirl.
did it. It's so obvious I did it.
Exactly.
All right. Is this a Copper Age key?
It is not.
Is it a Bronze Age key?
It is not.
Probably brought something pretentious. Let's see. Is it a Guardians of the Galaxy comic book?
No, it's a DC book, you dumbass.
You want to shoot again?
Is it Batman? A Batman comic?
It is. Well, how do I answer that?
Well, there's the Batman umbrella. There's numerous titles under that: Detective, Batman, Brave and the Bold.
Be more specific.
World's Finest.
Detective Comics?
No.
All right. Is this a modern age comic?
No.
Thank God.
Is it a
That
Joseph
shit's
hooking
hard.
up into Silver Age comic?
It is.
Okay.
Okay, 2 Silver Age Batmans back to back here.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
well, it's not Batman, he said, right?
Well,
Not Batman proper.
Right.
yeah.
Is it a World's Finest?
No.
Brother John says clearly Jay is the older brother. Dumbass.
Yes.
Is Batman on the cover?
Yes.
Is this a Brave and the Bold?
Yes.
Oh. Brave and the Bold Silver. Is this a Neil Adams book?
Yes.
Oh fuck! I gotta get to it before Paul.
I could get to it first.
Totally discounted you. He'll never get to it.
I'll wait for you. I'll wait.
I
For
won't.
You.
I know what you have, too.
You don't know this book.
I think I know which one it is.
Is it an origin book?
I'm locked.
According to Key Collector.
Let me look and see if there's anything in there about that.
Oh, good, I'm making you do something.
No.
Is this the debut of a new costume? Key.
No.
Hmm.
Mm,
56 to 70, right?
56 to 69.
56 to 69. Hey yo.
I'm locked in. So, Dave, it's your question.
mm. Is Robin on the cover?
No.
Is the Spectre on the cover?
Yes.
Locked in. This guy.
I know you're a big Spectre fan. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Is there any
Is
final
there a starfish on the cover?
That would have been nice. That would have been Brave and the Bold number 28.
Everyone's locked in but you.
Is there what do you guys have locked in?
I have number 75.
Yeah, I've got the same. I've got the same one.
That's what I have.
Okay. There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
Ooh,
Very
that
nice.
looks like it's in good quality too.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. Little dings here and there, but not too bad. This is the first ever Neil Adams cover.
Mm.
What's that
Now, I'm
worth?
afraid. What's that? What?
What's it worth, and where do you keep it exactly?
No, it's everything's in alphabetical order. You know that. Now I'm afraid to take it down. I don't want to take it down because it is Neil Adams, and if I take it down, someone might call me a pussy. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
So I think I got to keep it up now. I don't want to get called anything.
There you go.
That's
Is
crazy
it-
how fast stuff spreads. That's insane. Brian was out of pocket on that one, wasn't he?
It was
That's
entertaining.
That's so funny. So now, you said it's in alphabetical order, do you have that under Brave and Bold or under the?
My T section is just out of control. It's just there's like 4 drawers, just T's.
That's the way to do it.
Joseph Michael says the highest grade for that one is $120. Hey, $120 is $120.
And that's according to Key Collector. Their prices are
Yeah.
not. Their prices are not accurate.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't count if it was at 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Funny. All right, Dave, it is your turn,
Okay.
and Jay, you get to ask the first question.
All right. I have a feeling I know what I have a feeling I know what he picked.
No. Next.
I'm going to go easy on him. I'm going to go easy. I think I know the exact book that he picked because he's so
How do you know?
predictable. Yeah, I think I know. But I'm just going to go. I'm
call
going to
the
go
book.
easy. I'm going to go.
Call the exact book. Be a man.
Should I do it?
Do it.
All right, hold on.
I tell you what, there's an extra hundy in there if you get it. Oh,
You
please
gotta
don't get
hold the book up with the back to the screen because you can't change if he gets it.
All right.
Hold on. Let me just. Okay.
Well, there's stuff on the back.
Oh,
All right.
then don't do that.
Web of Spider-Man 118.
Son of a bitch.
Hold it up. Hold it up. See?
How'd you
Good
know
show.
that?
Good night, everybody.
Oh, I know how you know.
Yeah, because I sent it into CGC for you, you dummy.
Oh. Well, that's the one. No, it's not. Wait.
He only has 2 CGC books, and I figured he'd pick one of them.
That was easy.
Pick another book.
I can pick one.
Yeah, pick another one. So predictable.
In the meantime, tell us about your video camera history. How do y'all produce such high quality podcasts, being so new in the podcasting world?
Where we use an iPhone 15. I think mine's a 15. We use an old Canon EOS Rebel, and we use his ancient iPhone 11. So the tripods are more high tech than some of the cameras.
You say that, but a lot of people will just look at that and they have no clue. It just looks like witchcraft, to myself included.
And then there's, computer is a wonderful thing. A lot of post editing.
How long do you average editing a video?
I try to do like an hour or 2 a day. It usually takes me 3-4 days to get the whole thing done.
Oof.
Yeah.
And now, besides finding you on YouTube, I'm assuming are you on Spotify and
We're on, we're on
wherever?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and is that it? Oh, and Apple Podcasts.
Right.
Just the audio.
Right. So is that the only place that they can find your audio is on Apple Podcasts?
Yeah,
Not
it's only
Spotify or
on
anything like that?
Apple right now. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
If you haven't, well, Mark just posted it, but I can say it's also in the description down below. So if you haven't, their YouTube channel is there as well. So, okay, Dave, you ready?
I'm looking for one.
Okay.
Yeah, when I enjoy something, I tend to promote the shit out of it, and I appreciate y'all's content very much.
Mhm.
We appreciate it, man. You've
And
been
I tell
awesome.
people all the time, they're some of the hottest takes you'll ever hear,
Right.
but you
That's
want
a
to
good
hear
question.
them.
Why do your parents love Dave more?
I was very mean to him when we were kids.
Oh, it's just when you were kids. Okay.
Just when you were not anymore.
No,
It's
he
great.
beat the shit out of me now.
All right, I got one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? All right, Jay, you can ask the first question again.
All
Oh,
right.
that didn't work out good last time.
Just call out a comic again.
Exactly.
Is it a Marvel book?
Yes.
Is this a modern age comic?
Let me see.
1992 to current?
Yes. Oh, no.
No,
No.
thank God.
Okay.
That's a big age.
Yeah. Is it a Copper Age book?
Copper, no.
Okay.
Is this an X-Men title?
It is copper. It is copper.
Okay,
Oh,
copper age.
Copper.
Okay, so it's 86 to 91.
Copper, 86 to 91.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that was our wheelhouse. Is it an X-Men book?
No.
X-Men family? No. Okay.
Is this a Spider-Man title?
No.
Any of the Spider-Man books.
Mm.
Is this a team book? So like Avengers, we already asked X-Men, but
Fantastic Four.
No.
Fantastic Four? No. Okay.
Side note, did y'all see the picture of the Thing today?
I
Yeah.
did.
Oh yeah,
That
I
motherfucker
did see
looked
that.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know
but-
if that's like a stand-in or if that's
Looks
like
way unfinished.
Oh, yeah, it
Yeah.
looks way unfinished. Looks like a set
But-
photo. Like y'all have covered
Yeah.
the topic of
Yeah.
set photos.
Yeah,
before,
yeah,
but
yeah.
You can see the basic design with the big brow and
right.
Taking a CGI
like
shot of
frame.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
they're gonna
wondering
polish
if
it up for
it's
sure,
just,
but
if it's just a reference thing for the actor to play off of, though, or if it's even something that's going to be actually in the film, or if it's
remember
just for the actor.
references from 20 years ago would just be like a cardboard circle on a pole up in the
Yeah.
air.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going
Now they
for-
spend
Look
lots
at
of
the,
money
look,
on
at,
references.
look at the tennis ball.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Sorry. Sidetrack.
Whose turn is it?
I believe it is yours.
My turn. Okay. Copper Age, Marvel. Is this a member of the X-Men book?
No.
Okay.
Is this an event book? Like Secret Wars or shit like that? Infinity Gauntlet, like not an ongoing character title, but an event book, a mini series. No.
Ah,
Shit.
good.
It's back.
Music. Oh no.
Okay. So it's not an event. So I'm assuming then it's an ongoing book, which is what Beckerman was asking. Hector wants to know if is it a number one?
No.
Okay. And Dale, it is not a team book. We've determined that. So, is the character of this book a member of the Avengers? However,
No.
Isn't everybody?
probably
At some point.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm a member of the Avengers.
Is this
That's so easy now.
Yeah.
has this character had a MCU? Has this character been in the MCU movies?
No.
Is this a Transformers book?
No.
Paul from EBX, thanks for joining us, Paul. He wants to know if it's a male
Yes.
character. However, yes.
Is your
okay.
book male?
I'll check.
You can tell you got to turn it upside down. That's how you can tell.
That was a good question. The other Dave is the character.
It doesn't identify as male.
Does it identify?
Does it identify as the key?
Yeah.
I think it's wrong to try to impose labels on books. So they weren't an Avenger. Is this a cosmic book? So a book that's in space?
No.
That was a good question. Is this a villain book?
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Is this an Iron Fist title?
Nope.
Is this a licensed property?
Meaning
What we mean by that, meaning that it's like Transformers, Aliens, Predator. They don't actually own those properties. They just were licensed to Marvel to actually do them, as opposed to Spider-Man and Iron Man and Fantastic Four. Marvel actually owns the intellectual property.
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Beckman wants to know, does characters' powers involve bouncing? If the answer is yes, we are now best friends.
fuck Speed.
No.
Speedball. If it's Speedball, you got a new best friend.
I don't think he has a book. I think this is bullshit. I think he's just going to keep this going.
I'm going to Zack Snyder this thing.
It's the it's the actual CGC of the Bad Idea comic that was just an empty holder.
Yeah.
Guess this key, the Snyder cut. Does this character fly?
Yes.
Oh, God, finally a yes.
The Punisher title, I'm going to say no, probably, since he flies.
Can I specify fly?
Sure.
Like does he?
glide?
Oh, I get it.
Does
He
he
needs something to fly.
Fly. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't mean like fly because he's like punched really hard and he gets like goes.
If he's pushed hard enough.
Exactly. It is 86 to 91, Dale. Is it the death of a character?
No.
Is this a Spider-Woman title?
Nope.
No. Did we ask if it was a Spider-Man?
I don't think we did.
Is this
No.
a Spider-Man title?
No.
Okay. Not a Batman book because it's going to be Marvel. It's a Marvel Copper Age.
We asked if this was a number one.
Yes, we did
asked
ask.
that, right?
We said it was
it's
no.
not,
Yep.
right? It's
Right.
not a number one. Okay.
It's not a Nova title either because we asked if it was
Fuck me,
cosmic.
weird. What year did that come out? Oh, motherfucker.
Need something to fly.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh, my God.
You know it?
Yo, it's so obvious.
It is?
I think it might
It is?
be.
I mean, it is.
I don't know, because we're in the Copper Age, and he said he doesn't fly, he glides. Did we answer if it was in issue number 1 yet?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's not a number one.
It's not. Let me
That-
see if there's.
I-
there's other ones though. Okay. So
Is
there's more
is
than
this a
one.
Dark Hawk title?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Ah.
you. Thank you. It's so obvious. Like I'm sitting like, yo, how are we this stupid? Mad.
Now, what
obvious.
number?
And there's a shocking amount of keys from Darkhawk's run in Key
Is it Dark Hawk 2? Is it Dark Hawk 3? Is it Dark Hawk 4?
You gotta lock in to see. All right, let's see. It's my turn for a question because you asked the Dark.
Your
Hawk.
turn.
Is this a second appearance key?
Yes.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Holy shit. Damn, he ran us around on
Okay.
that one.
Yep, locked in.
I'm going
Okay.
with Dark Hawk number 2 from 1991.
Yeah, me too.
What I got? Is
What do you
that
got?
it?
It's it. Nice.
All right. You redeemed yourself a little bit.
We had out friends.
I can't believe that's a key.
I could.
How is that a key? And Super Pro is not a key.
That dude's got so much like comical spec that like just like Turok 1. Everyone wants a Darkhawk. It's like a badge. Like I'm a comic collector when I
Yeah.
acquired Turok 1 and a Darkhawk, Now I've Begun.
You have to have those. They should
Yeah,
make a
do
movie.
Darkhawk
Darkhawk
movie.
would be a good movie.
It would be.
It would be a good movie.
If you took it like really like if you did it adult style at least, I think it'd be kind of corny otherwise.
Yeah. If you did it right, it could be a good movie.
All right, we're going to go ahead and give away our things. Just as a reminder, we have the Unstoppable Doom Patrol #1, the Dennis Culver Gold cover foil variant. We have Dark Knights of Steel #1, All Winter #1, the Omare foil variant. We have Batman Beyond #1, the Fan Expo convention exclusive foil variant, and we have Batman Detective Comics #1000, the deluxe hardcover edition. So we are going to use and I swear to you that I actually chose my hashtag beforehand because I always set it up ahead of time. So our hashtag for tonight is Time for Timer.
He's an important part of everyone's childhood.
Exactly. So go ahead and hit in hashtag Time for Timer.
And if y'all have your phones able to do it, y'all are more than welcome to do
absolutely.
it. Absolutely.
I still don't know what he was. Like, what was he like? Corn? Like, what was
I
he?
don't know.
It never digested.
I remember him rolling like this big thing of cheese.
Yeah,
Like,
the cheese wheel.
yeah.
Right. I don't know what he actually was though. Like his species.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he was very weird. He was like the kid that never got picked at recess. Let me just, for a little while, we'll just take this down. So, Mark, what do you got coming up on your channel?
Same old, man.
Yeah.
Videos throughout the week, live streams throughout the week, every Tuesday at 2 for New DC Day, and weekly giveaways every Sunday night. Me and Paul go live for Out Weeks In, spoil the week in comics and news, and hang out for a while. Friday mornings start at 7:30. The Legion's Lair, just open to the community. Come hang out, kick it, and just bullshit. And then content through the week.
Yeah, and before I forget, normally Mark and I will do DC Comics Deep Dive on Monday mornings, and we had one this past Monday morning, but we have a special one tomorrow morning as well. At the same time, 10 o'clock, we're getting all caught up on Absolute Power. So, Jay, I know you said you haven't read it yet, but
I got to get into it.
yeah, exactly. Or just, search out we're covering it for you, so we'll catch you up. So,
Right.
And when he says special episode, what he means is I got us behind. We're catching up.
Yeah, exactly. So
Not a very special episode, is it?
exactly. It's like the ABC after school special.
You don't want those very special episodes.
Yeah. On a special episode of Blossom.
Somebody gets molested.
Yeah, exactly. So,
That shit was so
Every
fucking
single
funny.
time.
yeah. So,
What did
all right,
Brother John said? What Time for Timer was? He wrote it in. I didn't see it. It flashed there for a
he said it was
second.
an anthropomorphic circadian rhythm, whatever the F that means.
Holy crap! What acid trip did that artist take?
The Winchester should hunt that thing.
Throw salt at it.
Exactly. Don't you have them in the next Marvel movie or something? Don't you? No, you have them going after someone. I can't remember
Blade.
who it was.
Yeah, they should
Blade.
take on
Going after
Blade. Yeah, that should be the Blade movie.
Yeah.
Come on, that would make like 100 million first weekend.
It writes itself.
All I want is old man Wesley Snipes now. Like that.
Yeah,
him
everyone
back at
does.
this point.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and draw this now in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Suspense is killing me. What was he? 777. All right.
Boom! Congrats.
Just send me a link in or a DM in Instagram. I'm at sector__ 2815, and I will go ahead and get this out to you. I think I might have sent you something in the past, but just in case, just send me something again. So, all right, Mark, you are up now. I'll go ahead and ask the first question. Mark, is this a DC book.
No.
No. Okay. Dave, you're up.
Marvel book.
Yeah, sure is.
Okay. Copper Age.
Which one is Copper again?
86 to 91, I believe.
Yes, it is. Hitting the sweet spot tonight.
There you go. Let me just check and make sure that. I mean, I said that off the top of my head, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I think you're
Copper,
right.
Yeah, 86 to 91. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, John.
We had
I promise I didn't let you down, though.
That's right. Is it a team book?
Is it a what?
Team.
It is not.
No, it is not. Just for Dave and Jay, just so you know, Mark loves to be very topical in the books that he brings.
Right.
So it has
everything
to be
I
something.
bring is basically a commercial for something happening that week.
Exactly.
Is it a Fantastic Four book?
It is not. But now you're on the right track.
Right. I would have said Aliens, but they were probably with Dark Horse at that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably, so it wouldn't have been them.
I did think of bringing that though. That's too on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
And I also thought about bringing the first appearance of The Crow, but that movie sucked so bad it doesn't deserve any attention.
Oh, yeah. What'd that make, like $6? That's
Seven.
crazy.
Like
Yeah, 7.
yeah, exactly. Let's see. Is it an ongoing from Joseph?
It is not an ongoing.
Okay, is it a number one? It is a number one.
It is a number one. Okay.
It is a
Okay,
number
but it's
one,
not an
and it is
ongoing.
not an ongoing.
It's not an ongoing.
Is it in? I'll say, is it an annual?
It is not an annual.
Okay.
Is it a Doctor Doom book?
It is not a Doctor Doom book.
Number one.
Not that I'm aware of.
Is it a Daredevil book?
It is not Daredevil. It is not a one shot.
It is not a one shot. Is it a first appearance?
It is a first appearance.
Is it a Deadpool?
It is not Deadpool.
Ooh.
It is not Punisher, Alan.
Is it a first appearance of the title character?
No.
Okay.
Is it a first appearance of a villain?
No. You know, that's a very subjective term.
Is it a Silver Surfer book?
It is not.
Ooh. Kind of wants to know if the main character was in a TV or movie.
Was the main character on TV or movie? Yes.
Okay.
Was the character part of the MCU?
No.
Street level. Oh. Were they in a Disney Plus show?
No.
Were they in a Doctor Strange movie?
Nope.
Said, was he in the MCU? You're not listening.
Well, there's a Doctor Strange movie that wasn't MCU back in the 70s.
I didn't know that.
What was that?
I didn't know that, but thank you. That's right.
Back in
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
back in the
Strange
Bill
movie?
Bixby days and the Hammond Spider-Man days and the Red Brown Captain America
I don't
days.
remember
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
remember-
Doctor Strange
You remember
movie.
Hulk had Thor and Daredevil?
Yeah,
and
that I
everyone-
remember.
people on?
Yeah, there's a
I remember
Doctor
that.
Strange movie. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to go YouTube that.
He doesn't get
must
his
have
suit
looked
till his
stellar.
end. But yeah. It was a TV movie. It was solid.
Does the title character have magical powers?
No.
Not magic.
Is a character in animation?
Is the
In
character in animation? Oh. I don't think there's been any animated stuff of this before.
Okay.
If there was any animated stuff of this that was out, I would own it for sure.
Okay. We got the licensed property question.
Of course it is.
Is there a villain on the cover?
No. But I will reiterate, this is a licensed property.
Licensed property.
It is not.
Is this? Oh yeah, I was going to say. And it's not. You said it wasn't animated. It wasn't animated.
He said it was. He wasn't aware that it was animated.
He wasn't aware of it. Okay.
Said if there was anything animated this out, I would own it.
Right. Damn.
The stuff from this that has been released is live action.
Is this
At this point.
Is this in the Dune universe?
It is not. But I have brought Dune #1 back when Dune Part 2 released.
Right.
It's not going to be. I mean, Godzilla was there at that time, but
it is from 1991.
Mark brings these books that when he finally tells us what it is, we all feel really bad about ourselves for not getting it.
The wording is everything sometimes too.
Right. So it is from 1991.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a movie?
It was. There is movies of this.
Right. And it was Marvel. Licensed property.
What I brought is a Marvel licensed property, issue #1.
Is he an Avenger?
So it's licensed property, meaning it's going to not be the superhero stuff.
Oh.
It's going to be where they like rented an IP to do a comic of it,
Right.
like how they were asking, like Godzilla or GI Joe
Or Star Wars or
Transformers,
Predator or Alien or. But Predator was they were Dark Horse at the same time too. So-
Yeah, I know, right? Every now and then, though, Marvel does some weird shit, don't they?
Mm.
Is it behind you anywhere? One of those.
No, but there's a lot of licensed shit. We got RoboCop, Transformers, Alien, Avatar. Got some good licensed shit up there. It is not Darkman, Joseph. That's a good one though. It's not relevant. Darkman's not relevant right now.
That's a good movie.
It is. Take the fucking bunny.
Is this a Conan book?
It is not. It is not Conan.
I meant Conan O'Brien. Is it one of his?
Oh, Conan O'Brien. No, it's not him either. No,
just
I miss him. Super Pro was 1991.
That'd be great if it was Super Pro.
So everything Aliens and Predator was all
Yeah,
Dark Horse.
You're on the right track, homie. If we were playing hot cold, you'd definitely be warm talking about those properties.
Oh no.
All right, man. Hope your mom's doing good, homie.
Exactly. Yeah. Is there a white 2 in a red box on the cover?
There sure as shit is, Dale.
Yeah.
A white 2 in a red box?
Yeah. The red box on the cover with a white 2.
You said Fantastic Four was on the right track?
No, I said when he was talking like licensed properties like Alien and Predator, if we were playing hot and cold, he'd be like super warm with the property. Like what other movies do y'all think of when you think of Alien and Predator? Like, what other ones just naturally group with those? Like, just stop thinking about comics for a second. Think about movies. Like, what's like the 80s pinnacles of movies like that? Got Alien, Predator.
The Gremlins book? Is that Marvel?
No, wow, that was so cool.
Gremlins, there you go.
Aliens, Predator.
Oh, I think Dale got it. I think.
Like RoboCop kind of fits in there, and there's like one more major movie property that just fits right in.
Dale got it.
Man, I'm blanking.
Look at your screen.
No. Looking at the wrong screen. Right. I was going to say that next.
Yeah, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Issue 1, the first appearance of Sarah Connor in comic books to celebrate the first ever Terminator animated property releasing tomorrow on Netflix, starring Timothy Oliphant. Terminator 0.
Oh, nice. Is that going to be like an anime style?
That Mark will not be watching because it's anime.
No, fuck you. I'll be at least one episode. I'm gonna goddamn try.
You got to check it out.
I'm thinking about bringing, the Dark Horse one, or the first ever Alex Ross cover with saying Terminator, or the first ever Terminator.
Mark avoids anime like people avoid needles.
But I tried it.
It's hit or miss. I don't like most of it either, but sometimes one comes along that's pretty cool.
Yeah. My thing is I'm learning I'm just kind of, I don't care about animated in general, really. I still watch the DCU animated films.
Yeah.
But I didn't enjoy the what if stuff, and I fell off Rebels. Like, I wanted the lore, I want the story, but I'm like, dude, I'm not investing into this. Like, I'm watching it, I'm enjoying the story when it's a memory, but not in like real time kind of thing. So hopefully this is different. Like, I'm a diehard Terminator fan. I think T2 is the greatest action movie ever made, like to this day even. But so hopefully it's awesome. I'm a big fan of Timothy Oliphant.
Who does he play in it?
I'm not sure yet. I'm afraid to get too invested even like that. Like, I don't want to watch it like spit on the ground and turn it off.
He plays himself.
Probably.
There you go.
He plays
He's going to be a quick draw. He's going to have the
Michaels
fastest
is
draw.
right, but Mark will not watch My Adventures with Superman.
Oh, I watched that.
But I made it 3 episodes though before I'm like, man, fuck this.
It is different.
Anime doesn't like Mark either, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's fair. But there's some of them out there that I really love. Like, I guess I'm basic. I love Akira. I love this old like 80s space sci-fi one called Lily Cat, which is basically the thing in space. But
wasn't the original Voltron? That's anime, right? That's considered anime.
Well, yeah, that's Voltron though.
I know, but it's anime.
Fits Transformers or Voltron or something like that. He's okay with it.
Yeah, that kind of fits. I don't know.
It supersedes the anime. It's like the character kind of supersedes the style. So
that whole story was rearranged for American television. It doesn't even that whole story was completely messed up. Like, I think Lance, he had the black costume, the one that got killed, not Lance. The one that got they kicked him off to bring in the princess. The hell is his name?
Know. I'm afraid I'm going to die not knowing the difference between anime and cartoons.
They showed it in a whole different order over here than they did over in Japan because they were afraid that American audiences were too sensitive.
Yeah.
Yo, if you ever get the chance, like, and I know this is after your time, but it would still just be ridiculously interesting. There's got to be YouTube videos about it. But look at like the original Power Rangers, like with Jason David Frank and all that. And then look at the actual original Power Rangers, because they just use the Japanese footage when they're.
Oh, that's not after our time, man. We watched the crap out of that.
Yeah, like I'm a huge Power Ranger guy, but it's crazy how much the out of suit material is. Like, they're like magical, spiritual shit, like different dimension. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's on Tubi, and I checked out the original stuff a while back. I'm like, this is nuts. They kind of improved it, in my opinion, going like more just high schoolers.
Yeah, G-Force, which was Battle of the Planets here.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I enjoy those.
Yeah. All right. That's gonna be it for this Dave, Jay, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
hopefully you enjoyed yourself, and you'll come back sometime.
Absolutely.
Dave, you
Anytime.
can even bring Web of Spider-Man back if you want to. It's up to you.
Every time.
Every time.
I swear to God,
Every time.
I did not. He did not tell me that. That was not set up. I just fucking knew that's what he was going to do.
That's happened one other time on the show with Kevin with his what was it, ASM 300?
ASM 300. He has like 13 copies of it, so it's like we knew exactly what it was when he brought it. So
how did you remember?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Well, I just knew that there were 2 books I sent to CGC for you, and I figured you were going to pick one of those.
Forget it.
I forget more important. I forget the name of my kid's school. I don't forget that.
Exactly. As long as you remember where it's at, you should be fine.
Right. I can get to the school. I don't know the name of it.
That's right. I have no idea what day they was married, but I know what comic book you brought. So.
But you got to drop her off 100 yards before the school.
Well, I mean, they make me, so.
On our next show, we're going to move from the Unchosen Podcast to the Hucklebuck. We're going to have the Comic Viking, and we're going to have Beckerman will be on our next show. So, again, thank you both for coming on. If you have not already subscribed to them, the link is in the description below. It looks like you did get a good, like a handful, a half dozen maybe, or a little bit more. So tonight,
we will take anything.
Absolutely. Please go and show these guys some love. So that's going to be it. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you, Mark, as always. And we will see you again in 2 weeks. As of right now, you are leaving Sector 2815.